What's up, Vape Sanctum? Sherlock Holmes here with another unboxing. Just going to show you what's inside the Subox Nano starter kit. Now, this is the kit that we are giving away, not this kit specifically, but this is the kit that you will receive in your choice of color. This is the black edition. It is a 50-watt K-Box or Subox Nano starter kit by Kangertech. Comes cellophane wrapped. I've already removed it for easy access. The packaging is pretty durable, sturdy, nice thick cardboard box. It says it's made in China. It's got the Kangertech logo on the back, standard barcode on the back. On the top, there is an authenticity QR code and a hologram that you can actually check and make sure it is an authentic Kangertech product. Alright, there is a sleeve on top. Take that bad boy off. It allows you access to this flap over here on the right side. So pop that open. Subox Nano starter kit. This kit contains a K-Box Nano, Subtech Nano 3 milliliters, the OCC 0.5 sub-ohm coil, you get one of those, the OCC 1.5 ohm coil, you get one of those also, a Pyrex glass tube, you get one of those, and the USB cable, you get one of those, and a manual. Caution, keep out of reach of children, keep away from high temperatures, do not use the Subox Nano if you are under the age of 18. Do not smoke the Subox Nano more frequently. Alright, this is what it looks like. It's got the Kangertech logo down here. There is your tank. There is your mod itself. So, let's take out the mod and see what this bad boy is about. Now, ooh, nice feel. First time pulling it out. I like it. It's got the Kangertech logo on one side. It's got the screen, your fire button. There's your screen, your positive and negative, or your plus and minus to adjust your watts up and down, and your charging port. Standard USB or micro USB. I like that. Not bad. And let's see. Ooh, 4 magnets holding this battery cover back on. Like it? It's vented. It's got a ventilation covered inside of it, so that's pretty nice. Now let's see. Oh, battery orientation. Here's a key thing. Your battery orientation is important with these things. Your negative goes towards the 510 end. Your positive goes towards the bottom end. So it's kind of backwards for most people that are used to stuff coming out of the top end and you put your batteries in that way. Pay attention. It's got your plus and your minus. Positive, negative. Positive, negative. Positive, negative. Okay. Make sure you put those on the right direction when you put them in there. You can fry the boards. Here's the top of it. It says K-Box Nano, your standard 510, little overflow channels for the occasional juice drippings. There's the bottom. That's an easy access grip right there. I guess you can stick a fingernail in there and pop it open that way if you need to. Alright, let's set that bad boy aside and take a look at the tank. Here is the tank that comes with this. Obviously, you get a drip tip. Standard, it's not a wide bore, it's just a standard 510 drip tip. You could put a bigger one on there, but there's not much of a point with that reduced airflow as it is. So I wouldn't worry about putting a bigger thing on there. Now all of this should come apart in little bitty pieces. This is the 510, or this is the drip tip end. This is the part that holds your drip tip. And that's the stem, that's the center chimney. Your vapor will come up through there from the coil down in there. Now we're going to show you how it comes apart. It's got a nice thick rubber O-ring on the inside of it right there. Then there is your glass section. This is, let's do it this way. Unscrew the airflow base from the base of the glass, or the base of the tank. That's your airflow base. There's your airflow ring right here. It's one hole, one big hole. I don't know if you can really see that. You kind of see it. It's a big airflow hole. There's 2. And then back to 1. It's nice and clicky, and it's got pretty good grips on the side of it, so it's easy to hold. Obviously, you can tell it's a tank. That 510 does not stick out. That positive does not stick out far enough. Do not use this on a mech. You may be able to use this, you will be able to use this on another regulated device. Not on a mech. Or not on a hybrid, sorry, not a mech, but not on a hybrid. If you were to use this on a hybrid, that would be very bad. Regular mechs you could, wouldn't perform very well, most likely. I like using tanks better on regulated devices. By the way, this is more for newer vapors as opposed to some of you more experienced vapors out there. Alright, there is the coil holder base, and there is the actual coil itself. It's a square coil, that's a juice inlet, that's your airflow coming up, or let your airflow come in through by the bottom down here from your positive up through there. Alright, now assembling this thing is pretty easy. So you put your glass back together. So this is how the tank should look typically when you take it apart to fill it. Okay, you're going to take your tank apart like this. You'll have it like this, right side up, or upside down technically. Fill it up to just the top of that chimney, that center chimney in there. You don't want it to go over because it'll spill into there. Bad news. Don't worry. Okay, then you take your coil head, which is this, your replaceable coil head, atomizer, put it this end down into there, and thread it in till it's snug. You don't have to wrench on these things. It's got to be snug. You don't want it loose, but you don't have to put it in there and then just crank down on it. Just put it in, tighten it. Then, once you've got juice in, keep it upright like this. Pre-drip onto your coils, a little bit into these holes, a little bit down into there. Not a lot, you don't want to over-drip. Put it in, holding it like this, screw it down tightly so it does not leak. Turn it right side up, and let it prime for a little bit. Put your drip tip in, you're good to go. Always do this off of the mod also, take it all the way off. Then you put it back together. By the way, that's the 0.5 ohm coil that comes standard in the tank, so it's ready for that. I'll show you that in a second. I believe it's in there. Alright, so that's the Kangaroo box Nano versus a full-size parallel box. So size-wise, it's a little bit smaller, more pocket-friendly. So that's about how big it would be in your hands. I wouldn't say I've got huge man hands, but I've got decent man hands. And I don't know. There you go. Alright. Now let's pop out this. This is what else is in the box. You've got your instruction manual that will help show you how to put everything together. It's also got protective sleeves that you can put on the box itself or around the glass. I'm not sure what they're really for. Doesn't really say on these, but they're there. Then it's got a using guide, which tells you how to fill, where to fill, how to prime your coils and everything. And then it's also got a little guide for you based off of your PG-VG ratio and then your coil resistance, the ohms of your coil, and what wattage to run it at, which is kind of nice. That'll help a bunch of new people. So when you get this, look for that card. You've also got a card for authenticity. Then you've also got your charging cord, glass piece, replacement glass, replacement Pyrex, and the 1.5 ohm coil is down in there also. So you get all of that inside this little box with everything. All in all, it's a great little starter kit. It's perfect for the beginning vapor. To be honest, it's actually pretty nice. Don't take my word for it, though. I don't use regulated devices. I'm just saying it feels sturdy. It feels nice. I would recommend, taking a look at it. You've seen it in somebody's hands now, so you know what it looks like. Didn't try it, didn't use it, so I can't tell you that part. But that's what you get inside the box. There you go.